Let's say we were together. Would you tolerate cheating from me?
Of course, I would.
Now, why is that?
Because men biologically cheat.
Tell me more.
Because you can go sleep with a girl right now and it's just pleasure. For example, we're surrounded right now by a shit ton of amazing clubs. You can walk into the club right now, get super drunk and just have a one-night stand, but you're still coming home to me, sleeping with me, providing for me, and doing everything you're supposed to. It's just biologically made that men are gonna go ahead and cheat because it's just pleasure. You know what I mean? It's status, basically, when men cheat.
But when women cheat,
It's disrespect, because when we cheat, it's a connection. Like, we cheat with intention, we cheat with emotions. You guys don't cheat with emotions, we do. So I don't think a man should stay with a woman that cheats on her.
now why wouldn't you feel insecure by finding out that I, was blowing another chick's back out?
Because like I said, you guys cheat. Like, I mean, if you look back into all of our families and stuff, our grandparents technically cheat on our grandmas, and our grandmas stay because it's duty. You're meant to, as women, you're meant to be feminine and protect of the home and stay with your partner and take care of the kids. So I personally would stay if my man were to cheat.
Now, does my status have anything to do with it? Or, would you also stay with the broke guy who cheats?
No, I think your status has to do a lot with it.
So you'd only tolerate it from a guy who was really holding it down?
Of course, if I'm like getting everything, if you're providing for me and doing everything you're supposed to, I would definitely tolerate cheating. But if it's a 50-50 relationship, it's like I'm your roommate. Why are you like making me downfall? Like, that's not cool.
How do you feel about body count?
Well, I don't feel anything, right? But what I think about body count is, I think that after a certain amount of sexual encounters, I think that would definitely disqualify a woman from being in a relationship with me.
Now, what's too much for you?
To me, shit, man, really like more than 3, man. More than 3, more than 4.
You think that's realistic in today's day?
Well, it depends where you're looking, brother. I mean, out here, probably not. But I'm a firm believer in you'll attract what you are. I'm a firm believer in, there's certain places you don't go in expecting a different outcome. So for example, I'm not gonna go to the club and expect a woman with 3 bodies.
So is your body count less or more than 3?
I think that it doesn't matter when it comes to a man's body count, because one, women look for men with experience, right? Is that necessarily always sexual experience? No. However, considering the fact that men, we're not 100% ran by our emotions like women are, it's harder for a man to lose the ability to bond with his partner, with his wife or his girlfriend, versus a woman. After a certain amount of bodies, a woman's gonna lose that ability.
And how much do you think that would be?
Well, I think biologically, right, if we're talking about, evolutionary psychology, is more than 5. So, studies show that after a woman has more than 5 sexual partners, her ability to pair bond with a man drops from 80% to 20% at her virgin. Her ability to be with a man longer than 10 years. Oxytocin.